Most people waste 10 years or more of their life trying to figure out what I'm about to share with you within the next few minutes. Don't be one of them. If you feel like you're stuck in the rat race, stuck in your job, and you feel like you don't have options, feel like you don't spend the time for yourself, the time with your friends, the time with your family, the way that you would like to, then these few minutes listening and taking it seriously can save you years of frustration of doing the same mistakes over and over again. And as much as these factors we just talked about matter as much as anything, spending time with loved ones, having time for the experiences that we wish to make in our life, the truth is, money can prevent you from all of that. Spending 10 plus hours a day working because you need the money to pay your bills, the fear of not having enough preventing you from going out with friends, taking that vacation, and the dependency, the financial dependency from your employer prevents you from asking for more time, prevents you from switching the job. Because it is money that pays for the roof over our head. It is money that pays for the food on our table. It is money that pays for the restaurants we go to with our friends. It is money that pays for the vacation we take with our family. And when you don't pay attention to managing your money in the right way, money becomes too important. I'm Sophia, and that's what we talk about on this channel. The strategies to build wealth, to become financially free, but to also not live frugal and sacrifice today for tomorrow completely. And the first thing you can do to change is shift your mindset. Stop thinking about saving and investing money as a chore and as something that is hard. Instead, think about every euro, every dollar that you save and that you invest as buying back your time, buying back your freedom. And too often we think that saving and investing is a sacrifice in the now, in the present, but actually we are doing this for us now. Yes, also for our future, but also for us now. Build the confidence of actually doing this, of managing our money, and also building the safety net that allows us to have options. And another mindset shift that held me back for the longest time. Stop thinking that you need more money to start. I procrastinated on this for years and years because I thought I don't earn enough money. And I wish I found that message I'm sharing with you now sooner, that you can start with as little as you have now. Because even when it starts small, consistency is key. It will not be enough to save this month and then go back to old habits in the next one. Or saving $10,000 once or $100,000 once and then stop. Really, the secret here is to create a system that allows you to build wealth long term. And even that system starts with very little steps. One of my steps was make this as easy as possible by automating everything. Because when you automate your saving, when you automate your investment, it's not a decision that you have to take over and over and over again. You just make that decision once and set it all up, and then it automatically works for you. And you can set up this automated savings and investment plan right now, even if you just start with $50 a month. And then once this little stone starts rolling, you will gain momentum. And this also will give you the motivation to find ways to make the stone roll faster and grow bigger. Next up is gain your independence. And part of independence is to stop trading time for money. Now, I don't want you to quit your job. That is not what I mean. But it does mean to create more than one income stream. If your only income right now is from your one job, there is at least 2 income streams that you can start right now. You can have beside your salary, and that is interest income. Take advantage of the higher interest rates right now, especially when you're in the US, because unfortunately in Europe, the key interest rate has already been lowered again. But I still remember for years and years, the interest rate was less than 0.5%, most of the time even less than 0.1%. So in those times, it wasn't as easy as now to earn interest income through, for example, a high yield savings account. But at the moment, it still is. You can find high yield savings accounts that pay up to 5% APR, so interest per year. And the second is dividend income. I recently made a video about how to get paid monthly through dividends. I'll link it up here somewhere. You can also look out for rental income, and you don't even need a special property for that. You can start with renting out your garage. A friend of mine did that once. You can rent out your car. I did that when I still had a car. I even heard of websites where you can rent out your tools. So if you have tools at home that you don't need all the time, then you can try that. And then start growing your money tree. A tree that you water with your own money, but then the leaves on that tree is money that don't need your active involvement. It's money that grows and that you can use, that you didn't have to actively work for. And with part of that money, invest in yourself. I think one of the most overlooked investments is in your own skills and knowledge. And as much as I press to diversify your income streams, at the same time, your job at the moment is your biggest lever to build wealth. So focusing on learning more in your area of expertise can really increase your earning potential. And the more you earn, you can then put towards your money tree, towards your wealth. But also invest in knowledge that is not yet your area of expertise. Invest in online courses, in books, in coaching programs, because those things allow you to learn what people took 10 plus years, sometimes 20 plus years to figure out through trial and error, and then you can consume all that knowledge within just a few hours or a few days or a few weeks. Isn't that awesome? I spent tens of thousands of dollars on courses myself. Find someone who collapses time for you. I heard this expression in an online course myself, and I loved this idea because it's exactly those 10 plus, 20 plus years of experience, and you learn this and apply this within a fraction of this time, so you don't have to spend 10 or 20 years of trial and error. So find people who collapse time for you and avoid debt traps. Debt is the enemy of wealth. Do not let debt rob you of your financial freedom. Pay it off as quickly as you can, all of it, so you become free of needing an income just to pay off what is owed. The biggest financial regret of me, and also people in their 30s and people in their 40s, is not having started early enough to build wealth. So don't wait any longer. There is a proverb, you probably heard it before. The best time to plant a tree, in our case a money tree, was 10 years ago. The second best time is now. By the way, when I started on my financial journey over 10 years ago, I remember I didn't really know where to start. And after years and years of reading and learning and making mistakes, finding the right resources, I condensed it down to the first step to wealth, is what I call financial security. And I created a checklist of the 6 essentials of financial security. It's completely free. There's a link down below in the video description. So start now. I'm rooting for you.